Hello, Leah Savage here with Poetic Healing. I've been gone a little bit, but I'm glad to be back and had a wonderful birthday celebration. And so today I want to continue on in the theme of liberation. We'll probably stay on this theme for a while. And I had a revelation last night, and I'll try to put it in words. But essentially, when I think about our racial history, racial trauma here in this country, there are things that I can speak for myself as an African, as a Black woman, that I'm longing for. I'm longing for healing, which is why I started this YouTube channel. I am longing for healing, and I want to be a vessel of healing and a voice for healing. And there's so many aspects of what does healing look like, and how do we heal from the racial trauma that has been so deeply embedded in our country. And one aspect of healing, I would say, is an acknowledgement of the trauma, an acknowledgement of the pain, even an atonement for it, in the sense of an answering for it, an acknowledgement deeper than an apology, but an acknowledgement that comes from the heart, that comes from the soul and the spirit. The second aspect that I realized last night, beyond the acknowledgement, the atoning, and the answering for what has happened, I think that we as a people, and I'll speak for myself, when others look at me, I want them to see no deficiency. I don't want them to look at my brown skin and think there's something wrong with her. There's something that is blemished or tarnished about her because of her brown skin. And white supremacy and inferiority of Black and brown people is deeply, deeply rooted in the psyche of our country. And so when you look at me, I want you not to see deficiency, but I want you to see beauty. I want you to see the glory of my maker, of my creator. I want you to see this hue, this tint, as his creativity, as his love for color, and the beauty that lies therein. And I want you to see me as an image of my creator, whom I call Abba. I want you to see that. I don't want you to see through the lens of supremacy and inferiority, but to see me for who I really am. So in that spirit, I'm going to read Maya Angelou's poem, Still I Rise. You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may trod me in the very dirt, but still, like dust, I'll rise. Does my sassiness upset you? Why are you beset with gloom? 'Cause I walk like I've got oil wells pumping in my living room. Just like moons and like suns with the certainty of tides, just like hope springing high, still I'll rise. Did you want to see me broken, bowed head and lowered eyes? Shoulders falling down like teardrops, weakened by my soulful cries. Does my haughtiness offend you? Don't take it awful hard, as I laugh like I've got gold mines digging in my own backyard. You may shoot me with your words, you may cut me with your eyes, you may kill me with your hatefulness, but still like air, I'll rise. Does my sexiness upset you? Does it come as a surprise that I dance like I've got diamonds at the meeting of my thighs? Out of the huts of history's shame, I rise. Up from a past that's rooted in pain, I rise. I'm a black ocean leaping and wide, welling and swelling, I bear in the tide. Leaving behind nights of terror and fear, I rise. Into a daybreak that's wondrously clear, I rise. Bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave, I am the dream and the hope of the slave. I rise, I rise, I rise. And I say this in honor of a dear sister, auntie to our children, Sandy Holman. In honor of her, keep rising, Sandy. Keep rising. Whoever you are, keep rising. All my brown and black and beautiful skin tone brothers and sisters, keep rising. Together, we need to keep rising, and we need to see each other through the lens of love. We need to see beauty, not deficiency. We need to see ourselves as equals, not through the lens of inferiority or supremacy. So together, let's take off all of those dirty lens that we've seen each other and see each other as children of the Most High, created individually, uniquely, wonderfully, fearfully, beautifully made. I'll leave you with that until we meet again. Poetic Healing here with Leah Savage. You are loved.